Okay, in Idaho City, and there's this huge plume of smoke off in the distance. Incredible. I was wondering why there's so much haze in the town. It's low visibility ahead, use caution, it says on the sign. But yeah, the firefighters guys that are at the library don't seem that concerned, but there are other people taking pictures of this. Incredible. That's all from the fire. Okay, the Boise County Courthouse. One of the most insecure courthouses you'll ever see in America. I was just reading on the internet that there is a criminal trial coming up September with some murderer. You can find it online somewhere, and they can't hold the trial here. The glass is already broken. Push start button, and they got a switch in there. And they can't hold it here because it's too insecure. Obviously, it is very unsecure. This is the clerk of court's office, all right here. All the one that works directly for the judge, the one that works the general stuff, and all that. I mean, you can't hold any kind of criminal trial here without a serious risk of escape. These iron doors that apparently were shipped in the 1870s or so from San Francisco are not for security, okay? They're for fire protection, all right? That's it. That's all they made that for. This pump is probably for fire protection directly too. They put a lot of effort in the fire protection after two fires happening within 2 years of each other in the 1860s. But this iron door, it goes to the courthouse. Yeah, they got a nice little bit of information in there. That's all the seating for the like the witnesses. More seating for the witnesses through this window. Now here, when I was waiting for my criminal pretrial, they sat all kinds of people in here. There are all kinds of criminals in here. Along the jury stand, they sit them in the jury, and all they have to do is take something and bust this window down, okay? Because these iron doors, I don't think they even have locks on them. They don't bother. Okay, there's a latch. They'd have to get a 2x4, but they're not designed for security. Okay, they're designed for fire protection. These are supposed to stop fires, like maybe some kind of backdraft issue. But somebody could bust through this window, and have like maybe for a situation, a getaway car at the bottom of this this deck, or even alongside this road. It'd probably be better to be on the side of the road. They could bust through that window and then get into the getaway car, assuming that there's people with enough audacity to do such a thing, and then be on a wild run away. The position for the sheriffs is kind of screwy, because if they bust through that window, there's no real doors that they could get through. They'd have to go through this door. So then you wouldn't want to have a getaway vehicle down here. This is the parking lot for the judge, pretty much. You'd want it on the side, which is really easy. There's not even a rail. There's no rail. And here, this window is like you could watch the back of the judge's head. Oh no, not through that window. Okay, this one. Oh, they actually close it for a little security. Okay, that's like, it's about here where it's the back of the judge's head, the back of the bench. They styled it to look like back in the old days, all in there. It's kind of hard to see through the window, but they wanted to stick with the traditional appearance. but that doesn't mean that it was an effective appearance. Okay, very easy to escape from something like this. This is just not a criminal courthouse at all. That criminal trial that they're holding has to be held in Idaho County, probably and that's a high-profile one, probably along with a lot of other ones, because a flight risk is so easy with crazy people. Crazy people could easily escape this, especially if they had a getaway vehicle. But just being on a solid run, running for the woods and losing the cops. I mean, the woods aren't too far outside the city, so this isn't really any kind of a courthouse. It's kind of maybe a civil, where you can settle civil matters, but criminal matters, you're really risking it. No parking on street. Well, that'll prevent the getaway vehicle.